Hi everyone, it's Lynn from DevineCentral. I'm here today with video number 7 in my 10 video series, Teaching Kids Tarot. Now today I'm going to spend just a few short minutes to allay some of the concerns of parents and others about exposing children to tarot. Now, while adults find tarot to be a very valuable tool when it comes to self-reflection and personal growth, it's essential that we approach the topic with children, maybe with a touch of caution and some sensitivity. But let's be clear, there are still a lot of misconceptions out there when it comes to tarot and, well, the mystic arts in general. So please stay tuned to the end of this video because I want to introduce you to a new tool for parents and readers and coaches to make the job of explaining tarot just a little bit easier. All right, so let's jump into the top 10, shall we? Number 1, tarot is only for adults. Now, this is a common misconception. Tarot can be a wonderful tool for children to develop imagination and intuition and problem-solving skills, as well as emotional intelligence. Now, we use it as a game for them, not a serious tool for self-analysis. But besides that, tarot was originally designed as a parlor game, so it would stand to reason that we would use it for a game for kids, right? Number 2, children are too young to understand tarot. Most children possess a natural intuition and a very vivid imagination that can make tarot a fun activity. They can grasp the basic concepts of tarot very easily. If you don't believe me, just watch Annabelle in my 3 previous videos in this series. She doesn't grasp the more complex meanings, but still she gets it. And for those of you who think tarot is too complicated for kids, just know that it can and should be simplified and adapted to be age appropriate. Number 3, tarot will make children superstitious. On the contrary, tarot can teach children to develop critical thinking and skepticism. I mean, tarot makes us question everything, right? The fear of superstition is almost always raised by people uneducated in the practice of tarot. Number 4, children will become obsessed with tarot. Hey, just like any other interest, moderation is key. Tarot can be a fun and educational experience when approached with balance, just like finger painting or putting together jigsaw puzzles or completely covering the driveway in colored chalk. Number 5, tarot will scare children. Hey, the imagery on some of the decks scares me. So it's essential that we choose a deck suitable for a kid's age and sensitivity. Now, the scariest deck in my collection is Bohemian Gothic Tarot. And I once saw a kid at an event playing with an equally scary deck with the fervor of an Uno deck. So for many kids, what's scary is what we tell them is scary. Keep that in mind. Number 6, tarot is inherently evil or dark. And this is another misconception. Tarot is a tool for interpretation, not a source of evil. And the cards hold no inherent power, positive or negative. Again, this is just due to lack of knowledge and misconception. And you know where this whole thing got started was early Christian beliefs that demonized divination and fortune telling, and that includes tarot. And they were considered practices associated with paganism and witchcraft. This negative association has persisted throughout some cultures and throughout the centuries. And you know what? The press doesn't help either. The popular media, I should say, because often, they portray it as a source of evil and darkness. Movies and television shows and books. They all depict tarot readers as sinister and manipulative characters, reinforcing this whole thing all over again. So it's all about ratings for them. That's it. Number 7, tarot will predict the future. Okay, it's not a crystal ball, and oftentimes we can get insights and perspectives out of it, but not predicting future with any certainty. Okay, so it's about exploring potential paths and gaining insights and making informed decisions on things. For kids, they just love the colorful cards. They don't even realize that the deck lends itself to fortune telling unless we tell them it does. Number 8, you need to be a psychic to read tarot. Okay, I want to expound on this one just a little bit. Anybody can read tarot. It's about intuition and symbolism and storytelling. It's all rolled up into one. In fact, there are two camps on this subject. The first I've tried to downplay in this series. Whether you are using a deck for self-exploration or for divination, some believe, as I do, that the messages received are spirit-driven. But there's another concept that doesn't require the belief in spirit in order to read tarot. It's called conceptual blending. And this is where we take the cards at face value. We relate the pictures to something else, like a situation or a position in a spread. And then we let our imagination or our intuition make some kind of a connection between them. Now, if you do a search on conceptual blending on my channel, I have a few videos that explain it and give examples. But I got it from Vincent Pitisci. So if you do a search on YouTube called Tarot Maps, you will run into his channel. He also has a lot of information on tarotmaps.com. Okay, I'll put those links below. Number 9, tarot replaces traditional parenting. Where did that one come from? Believe it or not, I ran into it twice. Tarot is a complementary tool, but it's not a substitute for guidance or support or love from a parent or a guardian. In my next video, number 8, I will address how parents can really benefit from using tarot as a conversation starter to help uncover issues a child might be having trouble communicating to them. Consider it leveling the playing field. It puts you and your kid on the same level, if only for a little while. I mean, child psychologists use dolls and crayons and paper to draw children out to talk to them. So it's very similar to that. And number 10, all children will benefit from tarot. Now, that's another misconception. Tarot is a personal journey. Not every child will be interested or receptive to it, and that's got to be okay. So if you are interested yourself in tarot and you just want to leave a deck out and the child shows an interest, great. If they don't show an interest, great. I hope this helps somewhat allay some of the concerns. Again, if you think this video is worthy, please give it a thumbs up because that's how people find it. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.